We'll run a for loop. Okay, if you don't want to run any for loop, we'll just see in global. I'll write int random number. I wanted to generate a random number, so copy this thing, random number. I'll mention a counter also. Int count save. So count equals to in runtime data. We'll see flight ID count, anything we will do, flight price count. So I'll just mention A to I convert LR eval string count. So we have already in this particular count. Now we can do count copy plus equals to 1. So I'm just adding whatever modulo it is coming, it will add into 1. And now I wanted to substitute this particular values here. I wanted to have this particular 3 values. So I'll take 3 attribute LR save string here. I wanted to pass this particular value, so I'll do LR LR parameter IDX. Now we have to give this pass this particular value. See flight ID comma. We have to pass this random number. Now where I wanted to save, I wanted to save in C underscore flight ID underscore LR. I wanted to save this particular thing. Save here. Whole string copy. Paste. And one more paste. So instead of flight ID, I just pass flight price. And instead of flight price, I'll pass airline. Okay, now you can see the beautiful thing. Okay, I'll try to run it. We'll capture randomizely in runtime data. See 234, 432.98 and United Airlines. So 234 is what? So here we can see even what is the random number it generated. Okay, so what we'll do, I'll show you. You can do a watch here. Copy this thing, paste here, count, random number, and now we'll see. So 5 is the count. We got 2. Now it should increase to 3. Okay, it is increased to 3. In output, it should show us third one, flight ID, third value of flight price, and third value of airline. So even we'll verify in this particular runtime data. So C underscore flight ID third value is 9696 and flight price of third value is 200.98 and flight ID of third flight price and airline 123, it is Aer Lingus. So 9696, 200.98 and Aer Lingus. So that's the beautiful thing what we could achieve it. So never just never hard code the things. It is always recommended to randomize or use the dynamic thing instead of. So now, so you don't have to worry. It will choose accordingly, and accordingly that particular flight ID also it will substitute. So now we have flight ID. We'll substitute here this thing, copy this thing, and Virgin America airline. Copy this thing. We have correlated that thing. Save it. Now it's time to add the particular transaction. We'll put a text check. So it's not the second transaction. We have to change the third transaction. And what is this? Choose airline. Okay, instead of choose, we'll write select airline. Save it, and we have to put a error handling. Copy it, save it, and now we have to go to the text check, runtime data, snapshot. Okay, copy this thing, paste in one notepad file. We have to find a unique one. So if okay, it is giving unique title, so we can just copy this thing and paste here, save. We have to remove this thing, save it, and now it's time to uh this should be parameterized everything. So it's time to write a dynamic name generation. So in this particular global, we'll write a how can you generate a dynamic name character or I'll not teach you this particular functions now. So a simplest way where you can create a dynamic name is very easy. You can just be a rand name. Okay, and here create a table, and here you need to write from A to Z. Okay, A, so let's write, copy A to Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So this is the thing. Copy this thing. We have already opened this thing. Remove. So this won't work. We have to add one comma after that. So sorry. Control H, comma, remove this, replace all, copy this thing. Now I have to add this, save. Okay, so here you can write p random name and put is at random each occurrence. What is the use? Now you can get it, save it, and so I wanted to generate a 5-digit name. So I'll iterate the loop for 5 times. 4 times I'll iterate. So here, what I'll do, I will select lr save string. Okay, what I will do, lr save string, 5 times I wanted to do. So I'll write lr eval string, comma, I want to give some random name, c rand name. Okay, and now I wanted to evaluate from this. Copy lr, I'm just giving some name, and 1, to copy this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see this particular beauty. The random name will be generated, and let's copy this thing. I wanted to pass input name. Save. Now let's stop it, compile it, run it. See, DUBYX. You have created a dynamic name. So that's the beauty of this thing. You can create. Later I'll also tell you how can you write a customized functions also. So for now, you just know this particular purpose. As class progress, I'll teach you each and every unique steps what is mandatory to learn. So in the what particular name on card, we have both the things. So we can copy this whole statement, and instead of 5, we wanted to add space, and we want to add 4 value. Just save it, and we'll see what all we can put dynamic zip code. So even we can create the same way. Oh, the random number. Here one number is there. We will try to generate this thing random number 0 to 9. Okay, 19999. I wanted to generate a 5-digit value. So each iteration, I don't want to do this thing. Now save it. If you want to do this thing, even here we can save it. LR output message rand number equals to percentile D, comma, sorry, I'll write percentile S. So LR eval string, and just pass that particular parameter value. Now definitely you'll be able to see this thing. So Control L, rename, copy, paste here, save it, file it. They're getting some error, so maybe because we didn't syntax error. Okay, we don't have this thing. Save it, compile it now. The error will be gone. And now let's run it. You'll generate a random 5-digit number which you can pass in this particular thing. See, 75819. That's the beauty. You don't have to worry, and whatever name you wanted to pass, you can pass. Even you can create a pattern. So whatever this. So as of now, I'm not considering this. Directly, I'll just try to paste what all values I have dynamically created. Uh, with input name, and one last is name on the card. paste it, the underscore name on the card, copy this thing. Now pass it, save it. Even I wanted to pass this one as well because this will be dynamic and zip, which will be unique. Save it. Now we have to add a transaction, and I guess the script is done. We don't need to add in the think time for the last because we don't have to worry about that. After that, there like the real users don't need to wait for anything. So as the last transaction, we don't need to add any think time for that. So prior to the last transaction, we need to add think time because user we have to simulate the real user activity. For going for the next transaction, real user will think take some time. So because of that only, we are adding think time. So I have to put whether start and end the. So now it is fourth one, and it is purchase flight instead of that. Save it, and let's just check that particular snapshot. Copy it, paste it. What is the Blaze demo confirmation is our title. Copy. We have to paste here. Paste it. Now I think everything is fine. We had changed the transaction, everything, and I guess it will work fine. Compile it and run it. See, we have created a script, and even we can zip this file, export to zip file, runtime setting. Okay, okay, guys. So I think this is the wrap of this particular session. In the next class, I'll be continuing with runtime setting, recording options, and I'll be familiarizing you with the tool. And don't worry about I'll giving you each and every concept in detail. So go soon and watch this particular session. If you are not understanding, please reach me out. I'll make you understand so that you can post your queries as well. So guys, thanks for joining this class. Have a great day.